Welcome to the Buccaneers Observer Podcast. This is Ralph Phillips. Today we're going to be going over the game film of the Week 1 game, the Dallas Cowboys versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The game film still has not come out, all 22 on Game Pass. I got this through the black market, so enjoy that. It's still the Game Pass. Game film has not come out for the Game 2, so we're going to do Week 1. And hopefully I'm going to have this one out. It's going to be a multi-part series as usual. If you're not familiar with how this operates, what I'm showing here, it's not all the plays of the game. It's only the ones where I found something interesting. That's why the name of the series is TIFI. It's things I found interesting. These are plays in chronological order. I'm not breaking things down as far as plays as how the Buccaneers won, or this isn't highlights or anything of that nature. It's basically one-on-ones, mano-a-manos, Jimmys and Joes. I like to show guys beating guys or guys getting beat by guys. Sometimes I will break down a play as far as the routes and all that good stuff. But mainly this is just things I found interesting. Now, if you like things like this, if you like this type of discussion, make sure you follow Molly and myself for our podcast. We do it generally about 3 times a week. We don't always stick to that schedule, but we get it when we get it. So if you like the Buccaneers, come check us out. And got a lot to get to, so let's do it. Right off the bat, we get some good action. You're going to see number 6, Wilson, and number 13, Mike Evans, get into it. Wilson gets a pretty good block, puts a shoulder into it with Evans. Here he comes, right there. See, but Evans congratulates him. Good hit. No biggie. And check this out, though. Now, normally, Gronk is a very good blocker, but on this one, he gets whooped by 90 Lawrence. Surprisingly, O.J. Howard saves the day. Look at that. Gronk got tossed to the side. You don't see this often. This is only the second play of the game offensively. Ooh, if he gets but then OJ drives Lawrence to the ground, gets him out of the way of the running back too. As you can see, the running back is coming. He's trying to go this way. OJ takes Lawrence and pushes him to the ground. This is actually a really good job by OJ Howard. Gets him right out of the way. Here we are still on the first drive, offensive drive. This is 3rd and 2. This is a screw up on both Tom Brady and Chris Godwin's part. I will show you what I'm talking about. You'll see Chris Godwin come out and he runs a route, something like this. And this is the one where Tom Brady, it appears he overthrows him. However, I don't think he does. If you look, Tom Brady ends up throwing the ball. It lands somewhere over here. Chris Godwin comes out. He runs a route. It looks like he's running an out across the middle. And it looks like Tom Brady expected him to shoot out this away. I mean, the ball ends up over in this area. Now, if you look at Godwin, he comes out, and right there the ball is being thrown. Now, Godwin should adjust to wherever the ball's going, but he's late in his adjustment. Now, see, like I said, the ball ends up, I think it lands about right here. Now, if Godwin would have ran a route something similar to this, it would have been fine. However, what he does is he comes all the way over here and then cuts up underneath the ball. See right there? I mean, it was very close to him, but if he would not have continued on his out route and instead cut up right here, he would have had the ball fall right into his hand. He doesn't cut up until, he doesn't make adjustment on the ball until right there. Right here, he's still running the out. Right here, he starts to move up. So he's got like 3 steps where he did not make an adjustment. Do not know if this was a miscommunication. See right there, 1 step, two-step. It's not till right here where he starts to adjust to the ball. I mean, he had beat his man. Now, the reason why I say this is on Brady as well is because look at this. Now, remember, this is a 3rd and 2. I want to show you. Oh, no, let's go back to the original. Okay, remember, this is a 3rd and 2. Here's the down marker right here. We're just looking for a first down. I think Brady gets a little greedy. He sees Chris Godwin. He thinks he can get him on this cut up downfield. Got a little greedy. You know why? Here's the marker here. And look who's wide open. That's Mike Evans. He was open for quite a while. I think Brady might have seen him going across, but he saw Godwin at the same time. Now, he's got his eyes on Godwin. He is scoping Godwin out the whole time. I think he knows he's got his man beat. But right here, you can see Mike Evans is all open all day for a first down. Yeah, it's a mistake on Brady's part. Greedy. Here's the first offensive play by the Dallas Cowboys. We got them backed up, but they end up screwing up here. Amari Cooper ends up getting a pretty good long pass. It looks originally, my first thought was that Levante David screwed this coverage up. Here's Levante. Here's Amari Cooper. Now you see SMB's on man coverage. It looks like 58's on man coverage. It could be man there, not real sure. 45. Looks like he's playing somewhat of a zone. So I originally thought, well, maybe David screwed up on this, but I couldn't really tell. You see Amari Cooper gets by David here. You look again, here's Amari Cooper, here's Levante David. So you think, oh, he blew right past Levante David, makes Levante David look bad. But if you look, everybody's upset with SMB. This was what appeared to be cover 3, and SMB played man. Here's SMB. Here's the coach yelling at him. You can see Winfield saying something to him. Levante David saying something to him. And it looks like Devin White is probably coming over to give him a little bit of lip too. So let's rewind that a little bit so we can see what we're talking about. After I watched the coaches' reactions over there, I went back and looked. And I was like, oh yeah, okay, this does appear like it was supposed to be cover 3. If you see Carlton Davis 24, he drops back into coverage. Now 58, he does play man, and it looks like 45 is playing zone underneath. 54 is playing zone underneath. He's looking at this guy, fully expecting SMB to drop back into his cover 3 position, but he doesn't. So anyhow, let's keep an eye on this, and then watch the coach's reactions afterward towards the SMB. But Winfield gets up, he's mad at SMB. Coach comes out, he's mad at SMB. So everybody's mad at SMB. While we're here, let's look at Vita. Ooh, he just pushes that guy back. He's a beast. See him. Third defensive play, and things are not looking good here. The defense definitely looks confused to start off. I mean, you can see they're trying to figure out what's going on. Everybody's kind of looking at each other. Commands being barked at each other. But keep an eye on this group when the ball snapped, which Dak Prescott snaps the ball really quick because I think he sees that they are confused. So right there, they are kind of confused as to what's going on. But then look at this. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Buccaneers 10 yards down the field covering 2 guys. 1, 2. This guy's completely open. And here's the guy who catches the ball. But I mean, what is this? Why are there 3 guys within 10 yards of each other, 20 yards down the field? It's definitely a screw up. And again, here's SMB. I don't know what he was doing. Again, it's hard to tell who made the mistake here, but let's watch it again. Here it is, ball snap. Everybody's confused. Everybody just kind of runs out. Okay, this is strange. The Dallas Cowboys get a penalty for a false start here. It's obvious, but look at JPP. He's acting very, very unusual. Now, he gets excited about false starts. He gets really excited. So at the end of this, you're going to see him really excited. But look at him beforehand. Look, here he is. Pumping up and down, bringing it up. But then he does a pirouette. Zip. What is it? And then another one. I had never seen that before. And then they all get a false. And he just gets excited as can be here. But he goes out and does a little celebration. Give me that. Give me them yardage.